The censorship of media, particularly during times of war, has been a complex and often controversial issue in the United States. Historically, there's been a delicate balance between the right to freedom of the press and the government's perceived need to control the dissemination of information during periods of national conflict. This narrative seeks to explore the methods by which the U.S. government has exerted control over media coverage in times of war, highlighting significant examples from history and examining the implications for democracy and public perception. Media censorship in the U.S. can be traced back to the Civil War, during which both Union and Confederate governments imposed restrictions on journalists to preserve security and morale. These early instances set precedents for future wartime media relations, laying the groundwork for more organized efforts in subsequent conflicts. The advent of World War I saw the introduction of the Espionage Act of 1917, which granted the government broad powers to suppress dissent and control information deemed harmful to national security. Newspapers and journalists faced significant pressure to conform to the pro-war narrative, and numerous publications were censored or shut down for criticizing the government or military. During World War II, the U.S. government created the Office of Censorship, led by Byron Price, to monitor news media content. This office collaborated with journalists to enforce self-censorship, aiming to preserve national unity and morale, while keeping vital military information from enemy forces. Subscribe to the channel to encourage us to continue producing videos like this. Like and comment on upcoming video topics. In contrast to the controlled media landscape of World War II, the Vietnam War presented a more contentious relationship between the government and the press. As television brought graphic images of the war into American homes, the gap between official government reports and media accounts became increasingly apparent. This credibility gap fueled public distrust and significantly impacted the public's perception of the war and government transparency. In today's digital age, the challenge of media censorship has evolved with the rise of the internet and social media platforms. While traditional media outlets may still face governmental pressures, the rapid exchange of information online has reshaped the dynamics of censorship and control. The ongoing debate over the balance between national security and press freedom continues to be a pivotal issue for democratic societies. By examining these historical and contemporary aspects of media censorship, we gain insights into the complex relationship between government authorities and the press, and the profound impact this relationship has on public discourse and democratic values.